Ever felt like running away from it all? Like the rules were holding you back and you could find true freedom somewhere else? This is exactly what one young man thought. But what he found wasn't the life he imagined. Instead, it was a journey through heartbreak, regret, and an unexpected life-changing surprise. This is the story of the Prodigal Son, a story that shows us the dangers of chasing freedom in all the wrong places and the unbelievable power of forgiveness. Jesus tells the story of a man with two sons. One day, the younger son decides he's had enough of the rules and the work. He wants out. He goes to his father and asks for his share of the inheritance now. Basically, he's saying, "I can't wait for you to die. Give me my money and I'm gone." Shocking, right? But what's even more surprising is that the father agrees. He gives his son exactly what he asked for. The son is off to live his dream. He travels far away and starts living a life most people only dream of. Luxury, parties, anything he wants. But there's a catch. The money runs out, and fast. With no backup plan, no friends sticking around, he's left stranded, broke, and alone. To make matters worse, a famine hits the land. Jobs are scarce, and he's forced to take the lowest job possible, feeding pigs. And not just feeding them, he's so hungry he actually wants to eat their food. Imagine that. From the high life to rock bottom, what seemed like freedom turned into a nightmare. But here's where everything changes. Sitting in the mud, staring at the pigs, he has a moment of clarity. He realizes, even my father's servants have it better than this. What am I doing here? I'll go back. I know I've messed up, but maybe, just maybe, my father will take me back as a servant. With that thought, he gets up and starts the long journey home. But what's waiting for him? Anger, rejection. What happens next is going to blow your mind. While the son is still far off, his father spots him on the horizon. Now, if you were the father, how would you feel? Angry, hurt. But this father, he runs. Not just a slow walk, not a cautious approach, he runs, arms wide open. The son, overwhelmed with shame, starts his apology. "Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm not worthy to be your son." But the father cuts him off. He doesn't care about the past. He calls his servants, "Bring the best robe, a ring for his finger, sandals for his feet. We're celebrating tonight. My son was lost, but now he's found." But not everyone's celebrating. The older brother, the one who stayed behind, the one who did everything right, is furious. He refuses to join the party. He says, "I've slaved for you all these years, never disobeyed you, and you've never thrown a party for me. But now this son of yours who wasted everything gets a feast." He feels cheated. And honestly, can you blame him? But the father, calm and loving, replies, "Son, everything I have is yours. But we have to celebrate because your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now is found." So what's the lesson here? It's easy to see ourselves in both sons, right? Maybe you've been the prodigal, running after your version of freedom, only to hit rock bottom. Or maybe you've been the older brother, feeling like life's been unfair. But this story shows us something incredible about love and grace. The father represents God's heart, full of compassion and ready to forgive, no matter how far we've run or how much we've messed up. And to those who feel overlooked, like the older brother, the message is clear. You've always been loved, but don't let bitterness steal your joy. The prodigal son reminds us that no matter how far we stray, no matter how badly we fail, there's always a way back home. And when we do, we won't find judgment or shame. Instead, we'll find open arms and a celebration. So if you're watching this and you feel like you've gone too far or that you're stuck in bitterness, remember, the Father is always waiting. All you have to do is turn around and come back.